for anyone who doesn't know who you are, what are some of the songs they know you from?
Ooh. Well, I started in K-pop, so Psycho, Red Velvet, I would say Drama and Armageddon, aespa. You know, I think those are like the main songs that a lot of people know me from. And then also KPop Demon Hunters, I guess. So with Golden, yeah.
Yeah, what are some of the songs you wrote from K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yes, I wrote Golden, co-wrote Golden, Your Idol, The Hunter's Mantra, and How It's Done, but also took in What It Sounds Like as well with vocal production, and that took forever. But yes.
Yeah, something that really stood out about I want to get into everything. I want to get into K-pop Demon Hunters. I want to get into the story, and I feel like I'm getting to a point where you just mentioned something, and I wanted to ask a question about it, but I want to save it at the same time because I also feel like why your story connects so much is where it begins, and that is EJ is a little girl who had a dream in life to become a K-pop idol, in a sense.
Yes, literally. Yep, I started 11 years old, like 12 or 11, 6th grade, 7th grade, middle school. Yeah, and that's kind of where I got into SM Entertainment and became a K-pop trainee.
Okay, so I'm really excited because I've never been able to interview someone in the K-pop world. So I have a lot of questions because K-pop fascinates me.
Wait, I'm your first K-pop?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I feel honored.
100%.
Okay, this is exciting.
And I feel like the K-pop world is very fascinating to me ever since I saw, I got introduced to it ever since I saw Jungkook's cover of Lost Stars when he did it with Adam Levine, and then I learned about BTS and I learned about Blackpink, and I started like looking into what K-pop was, all the different groups, but also just the process to become a K-pop idol fascinated me. So I think a lot of people asked you what made you want to be a K-pop trainee and what made you want to be a K-pop idol. But can you go into detail for me what you did as a K-pop trainee?
Yes, so many things. So like, you know, to become like get into it, or like when I was a K-pop.
Both.
Okay.
Like how? Yeah, was it a difficult process to become a K-pop trainee? Like not like the odd.
Well, auditioning wise,
Yeah.
well, the thing is like, yeah, I auditioned different places, different companies, and thankfully SM, one of the biggest ones, like accepted me. But yeah, I
So you auditioned for the different companies
originally. Yes, I also auditioned for like, not necessarily JYP. It was like related to JYP. It was called Sidus back then. But yeah, and then like some smaller companies, and then they rejected me. So I like would have to go karaoke with my mom every day to get better.
When you say karaoke, is that different than like what American karaoke?
100%. Like it's not like an open mic kind of bar situation. It's like, have you been to like it's like a room and like you just sing. That's like the sole purpose of it. And that's what my mom and I would go, is like go to a room. It's like a room with a mic and just sing a bunch of songs for hours, and it's really cheap in Korea. So we would sing for like 2-3 hours, and my mom loves singing too. So it was really fun. But that's how I got better at singing, actually. And then I auditioned for SM, and I remember auditioning, went through some processes, and actually auditioned in front of Isuman, who's the owner, him too. And I remember I sang a Boa song. It was like a ballad song, and they were happy about that. And then they were like, "Okay, can you dance for me?" And I danced Usher, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was so bad. But like, thankfully, I love dancing. So since like elementary school, I would make my own choreography. But yeah, I danced, and 2-3 days later, they hit me up and they're like, "You're in," and we started immediately. So that's how I got in.
Okay.
And then training.
Yeah.
It was very hard. Still in therapy for it. But it was like a boot camp, essentially. Extended freaking boot camp. But like it was, your whole week is packed, like all week, including the weekends. I'm talking. There's no day you have a break.
Is it, what time like do you start?
So that's the thing. It's every trainee is different. We have our schedules that are down, right?
Okay.
So like dancing would start like 11 a.m. or
So it's tailored to the person.
Well, it's because we all have like levels. It is tailored to the person, but like we all have like levels. For example, there's A, B, C for dance levels.
Okay.
A is for the better dancers, middle, and then you can like upgrade if you get better.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like where it's catered to the person. And I remember so like oftentimes the trainees would come in when there's class starts. But like so the one thing I'm proud about myself is I went above and beyond. I started at 8 a.m. on the weekends so I can practice earlier, and then I would be the last one leaving. So I worked my butt off, like really did. And I would come right after school. I had no personal life, just school ended at 3 p.m. and stayed there till midnight for me because I wanted to practice even after class.
Was that normal?
No, at that time it wasn't. Everyone just like came when class started and left when class ended. And class sometimes ended like 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. So like I was like, wait, we have this whole facility, like why not use it? Like I can't dance at home. Like I liked having this big mirror and practicing. So I was like, I was actually apparently after BOA the only trainee who actually like stayed behind and practiced. So I am proud of myself as a kid. Like I was like, damn, like she worked her butt off. But yeah, that's kind of how it would. Oh, just to tell you like what we had to train.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Okay.
And dancing, there's hip hop and there's jazz dance, singing, and some people did rap. But I wasn't. I was gonna be the lead vocalist kind of vibe. So singing for me. There's Japanese, Chinese, acting.
So there's language
Absolutely.
And there's acting classes.
As acting classes as well.
Wow.
So language was important because we were like all very young. So that's when our brain's like a sponge. So that was very important for us to learn languages because they were trying to be global, which is very smart. And so Chinese was very, very important. So a lot of SM trainees know how to speak Chinese actually, or Japanese especially too. But yeah, that was the boot camp challenge. Oh, and also we would have to like every month we would have like photo shoots. So we would also learn how to pose and look in front of the camera, get our makeup done. It's a lot.
So you were still going to school while being a K-pop trainee?
Yes.
You would go to class, and then after class, you'd go immediately, and then you'd practice the entire day.
Exactly.
And you'd go home, and you have to wake up early, and then 100%. Do it all. Oh, wow.
But if I had like a showcase in the middle of the week during class times, I would have to go. I would have to skip class.
What does a showcase mean?
Showcase is like performance. Like every month there's like an evaluation performance and that would start earlier and you would basically perform in front of the in-house like people in like A&Rs and the CEO and like people
of SM. Oh wow.
It's all in-house SM. Big company.
Did they give you Did they give you your evaluations in front of everyone else? Like when you were doing the evaluation, I'm guessing you may have gotten a score or they may have told you what you need to improve. Was it like with groups of other girls and then they would tell you in front of everyone?
Oh, okay. So the showcase stuff is more like it's again a performance that you get prepared for and each trainee would go up. We're not in groups yet.
Oh, got it.
And then there's a bigger showcase that happens once a year, and that's when they actually put you in groups. But those are only for people who are like pre-debut stage. So, okay, this is all complicated. So, like, you know how I told you there's like grade levels for dancing? It's the same with debuting as a trainee. There's like the trainee level, you come in, and then there's a pre-debut, and then there's debut level. So, I never got to the level of pre-debut stage, and that's usually when you do those 1 year showcase things, and that's like a huge thing. Like they book a big stadium area, not stadium, but like auditorium, and they would actually bring outsiders, like fans.
Oh wow.
Coming in. So because trainees, SM is such a huge famous company that trainees would have fans too. I remember after practicing, we would have to, when we go back home, there are fans outside waiting for us, even at like 11 p.m. and ask for our autographs. So it's like a whole thing. Yeah.
What would you practice all day? Like, were you focusing more on practicing singing or dance or all of the above? All of the above.
You have to kind of be great at everything, like literally. Back to your thing about evaluation part.
Yeah.
Each we would all one at a time get evaluated. And then after we're done.
By yourself? Or was everyone watching at the same time?
Oh, so one at a time we would come out. And then the audience would be all the people who work at SM.
Wow.
The staff and the CEO and the A&R, head of creative director and everybody. And they would give a piece of paper and evaluate you. And then afterwards, this is kind of blurry, but I think they just give you, the evaluation was ranking. So they would get ranked of first, second, third place for girls side and the boys side. And then their prize was to go to China and get exclusive lessons from really big dancers or choreographers or singers, teachers. So that was kind of like the thing. And then, but yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So you did this for years.
Yeah. And do you want to hear my Chinese speech? I haven't shown anyone
yet. Yeah, 100%.
So this is how much like the training system is like still I memorize this. Okay. It goes, 大家好，我叫金能在，见到你们很高兴，想当歌手是我的梦想，所以我会努力的，希望大家多多关照我唱的歌曲是 something something， 谢谢大家。Like girl, like it was like I was like what 12, 13 when I learned this speech, and I still remember it.
What does it mean?
It's like I don't remember. Like it was like, hi, I'm EJ. Like since I was a kid, like my dream was to be a singer, so I'm gonna work hard, and this is a song I'm gonna sing. 谢谢大家. Like thank you everyone.